Hi, folks. Welcome to another edition of Timber Bucks Production. Today, we're going to be talking about an event that's been going on many, many years. I'm with Dave, and they're in charge of the Tyler Rod and Gun Club. I got that right, guys?
Yep, that's it. Gentlemen. Yep.
Okay, and what we're going to talk about is they do a annual youth fishing, right?
Yep.
Tournament, event,
Derby,
we call Derby. We call it a Derby. And, they've been doing this for a long time. Which one want to talk? Dave, you want to talk a little bit? Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we put this on every year for the kids, ages, old enough to hold a fishing pole all the way up to 15 years old. And we'll give each kid a ticket when they show up, and they can draw for a prize, anything from fishing poles, tackle boxes, all kinds of tackle, whatever they might want. And last year we had, I think, right at 200 kids. And last year was the first year also to do a drawing. One kid will get a lifetime hunting fishing license to include a trout stamp, which is pretty cool. The boy that won it last year, it was a good prize for him. So
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Whatever it takes to get the kids out and about and get them involved in the outdoors, that's important.
Yeah. Now this Dave, he's the youngest member of the club. You've been with this club how long?
67 years.
67 years. Now, are you the oldest or close?
We have one gentleman, the gunsmith, Lyle Gene Bell. He joined a lot later in life. He is now 92 or will be 93 years old and still active in the defensive pistol shooting of it. But I've got the most seniority of everybody on the membership roll.
Now, this Dave is the president now, but you still hold the cards for the seniority.
I've had about every office in that many years, but I'm getting up to where I'm transferring it over to the younger Dave and letting
younger
him
Dave
the banner. Yeah.
Younger. Now, when did this first start? Do you know how many years ago this started? One of you guys know?
What did we say, about 1994 was when Tyler Rod and Gun Club took it over. PPG Industries and West Virginia DNR is the one that dreamed it up and started it first, and they kept it for a few years until the conservation officer that was here in Tyler County at the time was being transferred, and he wanted to find some new blood to take it over. So that's the reason the Tyler Rod and Gun Club got involved, and we've had it ever since.
That's awesome. Now, you also have sponsors? DNR, West Virginia DNR is sponsored.
Yeah.
You got other sponsors too?
Just some local businesses usually donate and stuff like that. Yep. We cook.
Feed the kids.
Yep, we cook lunch for the kids and their families. You hot dogs and nachos and stuff like that. Some baked stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so not only does the kids get a chance to catch fish, now it's probably, an 85% chance they're going to get a full stringer, maybe. They're dealing with an animal, so we don't know. Or species, fish. And also you guys are going to feed them.
Yep.
And is this just a one-day event, or is this a two-day event? One-day event. And what's the date again?
Be tomorrow, April 26th.
April 26th. And what time does it start?
The stock truck should be here around 10 o'clock in the morning. This will be the first year of stalking. Usually we stalk on Friday late afternoon, but this year we're going to stalk at 10 o'clock Saturday morning, and it'll be, 10 to 2 or whenever.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that is awesome. I mean, what you guys are doing is just fantastic. I mean, here at Timber Bucks, we like dealing with the youth because I don't know if you guys feel this, but the tradition of hunting and stuff just seems like it's dwindling. All these kids, and I love technology, and I tell people this all the time. I love technology, but sometimes I hate it because these kids are on iPads or on cell phones, or they don't want to go outside, and the parents, they need something to do. Well, you get a hunting license and take your kids out. There's something to do all the time,
Back when I was young, an Xbox was Winchester Super X.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you guys, I saw this memorial bench when I pulled in. You want to tell me a little bit about it? One of you guys want to tell me? Dave?
Yeah, we're doing this. Arnold Schoolcraft, he was very very involved with fishing. He loved to go over the mountains in Elkins. He's had his camper over there for years. His boys, they were fishermen, and he was real close to the DNR officer here, Mr. Fluharty, all of them that we've had over the years. And Arnold was always wanting to help the kids, to get them away from the iPads, cell phones. That's the reason we started to call it Arnold Schoolcraft, Hooked on Fishing Derby instead of Hooked on Drugs. And unfortunately, he had a granddaughter that passed that was OD'd, got on drugs, and that really set the fire under him. And this is the reason we're putting such an effort in for these young kids, to get them steered in the right direction.
That's awesome. That sounds like a good dude. Wish I got to meet him, But, yeah, I saw that bench as soon as I came in the ramp, and I was like, what's this all about, because I always catch stuff like that. But that is an awesome story right there. I wanted to ask you, I always ask people that I talk to on our show and stuff, like, how's your hunting season coming?
Great. I mean, my daughter, this was her last year to participate in the youth hunt, and on Sunday morning, about 7:30 roughly, had a big gobbler with about 11-inch beard strutting right down the barrel for her with her 410, about 30-yard shot. She sealed the deal. So
smoked it.
Yep. And she's actually going to start college in this fall and start her path to be a DNR officer.
That is awesome. Well, how about you, Dave? How's your hunting season going?
Well, I'm getting the age to where I still like to hunt, but it's a chore for me, my legs and stuff. But I just love to listen to them, get out. I've went twice so far, and I've seen birds both times, but nothing I've shot. But we enjoy it. Dave and I, we love to fish together. My grandchildren are all the age I can't take them anymore. I need to adopt one, I guess, so I can.
You can adopt me, Dave. I'll do it.
So I can take a youth out. But no, we just love to be outdoors, and I love to fish. My wife tells me I'm only 2 fishing poles of being a fishing pole hoarder.
Now, when I met up with you, somebody had a couple crappies in that holder, so I think he's a pretty good fisherman. He's got a pole though that reaches clear across the lake. I didn't see any dynamite. I just saw that pole. You know what I mean?
They've been down with me, but I cheat because I fish with a 12-inch rod. And I said, well, I like to stand on this side and fish on this side, on the other side. You get out the 12-footer. I play again for the Tyler Rod Gun Club. We're still accepting memberships. We shoot registered American ATA, American Trap Shooting Association. We've got 2 standardized trap fields. We've got a rifle range that we can shoot 25, 50, 75, 100, 200, and recently they started shooting competition rimfire match guns. They've got a target now, 285, and we got a guy can hit that 8 out of 10 times at 285 yards with his 22.
No way, 22?
We shoot a defensive pistol, which are all of our law enforcement's in Tyler and Wetzel County. They get to come as long as they're in their duty uniform and their service pistol. We charge them nothing. They get to practice and shoot the scenarios they have set up. And then we have high-power rifle shoots in the fall of the year, before deer season. But roughly, 250 members right now? Yeah, it's roughly that. And we still accepting some memberships. We're doing a lot of improvements to the club, and we're always looking for new blood. We've got a lot of them, but we only still got the old dogs that wants to show up and do all the work. So that's the reason I'm...
Do all the work. You hear that, Dave? You hear?
Hey, 6 guys do all the work. I mean, I'll verify that.
Yeah. It normally happens in a club, Yep. It does. And you got to show them new guys what to do, Also with this event, do you guys, have a spot for, disabled, handicapped kids and stuff like that?
Absolutely. We got a handicapped dock and pier, and anybody who is here from the club, we all help. I mean, I bring all my trout stuff in case the kids need whatever. We bring extra poles. We bring everything we can to help these kids. catch trout. We just want them to catch fish, have fun. That's what it's all about. Get them hooked and get them out here fishing.
That is fantastic. So you guys can supply, some tackle and stuff like that for them. Yeah. I mean, what you guys are doing in this club, it's awesome. I'm glad I heard about it. I'm always busy it's hunting season. That's my busiest time here on Timber Bucks. But I mean, it is so cool that you guys been doing this year after year for these youth. It is. You guys should be, I don't know, awards, awards.
That's kind of part of it. He's done it for a long time, and we just need the younger generation to step up. And, I'm 47 years old, but I still got a lot of go in me. So I like to keep the tradition going. You know what I mean? As much as I can do, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, so you're 47. I'm the youngest. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna rub that in.
One of our new sponsors that helped us out so much this year was the CEO and president of Trout Magnet, and he absolutely sent us T-shirts, big boxes full of. Trout magnets and all the hardware and stuff. He really come forward and helped us out.
That's fantastic. And that was who again?
The Trout Magnet, the little company. I forget where it's out of. He met him up at Harrisburg at the big sports thing. Yeah, and he was telling him about it, and he said, "Hey, I'd like to help you guys out." He said, "I will send you T-shirts. You got a great big banner we're going to put up down there tomorrow for him." And
that is awesome. Now,
one more thing: the Middle Mountain Outdoors store down in Elkins, West Virginia. They're always a big supporter of this too, and Sportsman's Warehouse also.
Where can sponsors and folks that want to join your club or get more information on the event, where can they go?
We're on Facebook. Tyler Rod and Gun Club's on Facebook, and I don't think right now that our website's up and running. Is it? No, it's not.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You can check. I'll get the information and I'll post it on our Timber Bucks page or Facebook, YouTube, all that wonderful technology world web. We love that stuff. And once again, man, you guys are doing such an awesome job with this, and I'm glad to come out here and talk to you guys. I appreciate you guys being on this show, taking the time. I know you guys got to set up. You got all this stuff to do. But Dave, thank you so much, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Dave, thank you. I'm with Dave and Dave. This is so cool. Now I need Buster, and that'll be awesome. You know what I mean? But anyways, from all of us at Timber Bucks, thank you guys for what you do for these kids. You guys are just above and beyond great people, and what you do for these kids is just outstanding, and I thank you guys enough. And I wish there was a lot of hunting clubs and stuff that would do this around the state, but sometimes funds and stuff get involved, I understand. But if you get a chance, do what they're doing. You want to know more about it, give Dave and Dave a call. They'll help you out.
Absolutely. Take your kid fishing.
Absolutely. Get them in the woods and introduce them to the outdoors. Doesn't matter what age group you are. You could be 50 years old. You can start hunting or fishing. It doesn't matter. But anyways, that's all the time we got. I'm Paul with Timber Bucks. God bless you, and we'll see you again.